Okay, everyone, you've been waiting for this interview. It's 9:30, so we're going to take it away. I'm going to have my two guests introduce themselves. Go ahead, Sandra. You go first.
Hi, I'm Sandra Naver. I'm a food unit leader trainee on Incident Management Team 5. I am out of Nevada here helping out this community with this fire.
Great. And talk right into the mic. Tell us who you are. What is your position?
Hi, I'm Alyssa Archuleta. I am a public information officer on the Great Basin Team 5.
Okay. All right. Do a test for me. Say test. I want to make sure you're okay.
Test?
That's better. Okay, that's good. All right, everyone. So let's get started with our questions. They're in the hot seat. You're really not in the hot seat. No. Okay. You told me who you are, but now what is your job, Sandra? Exactly. Because we're going to talk about food this morning and how do you feed those troops out there. I was told yesterday that they have to have at least 7,000 calories a day. Is that true?
We feed typically 4,000 to 6,000 calories minimum a day, which are things like portions of protein, 10 ounces, snacks, cold lunch, typically a sandwich, unless it's cold. The national caterer may provide soups or something of that nature. Beautiful breakfasts. It starts at 5:30 in the morning, and we pretty much eat or have food available until about 9:30 p.m. at night.
Wow.
These folks out here fighting these fires are working very hard, burning calories all day long.
Well, how do you get this food to come in?
Good question. So, we have what's called a National Mobile Food Service contract, and we have national caterers that travel all over the United States to come in on fire camps or actually any natural disaster location, and they come and they feed up to 4, 5, 10,000 people a day, 3 meals a day. As a matter of fact, the mobile food vendor that we have working the fire right here at the Middle Fort Complex is Thunder Mountain Catering right out of Boise, Idaho.
Oh my.
So we have a local mobile food vendor that is supporting our local community, and we're so grateful for them.
That's great. Give us a typical 4,000, 7,000 calorie meal.
Well, today we had fabulous sausage links, pancakes, potatoes, and eggs for breakfast. They also provided yogurt and Danish muffins, fresh fruit, healthy things, granola, whatever the mobile food unit leader determines based on the national contract to be able to provide. At night with dinner, there are beautiful garden salads and garbanzo beans and other sources of protein besides just meat. They provide both vegetarian options as well as meat options. The personnel, the overhead on the fire, the firefighters, everyone out there working, it is an opportunity of a lifetime for this mobile food vendor to be able to feed them, and they provide beautiful quality food.
That's amazing. Absolutely amazing. So how many men and women are you typically feeding out there at the camp? How many are out there?
Well, every fire varies. However, this particular fire, we have somewhere in the range of about 800 people fighting, with new resources coming in daily. Numbers fluctuate from day to day. We right now have 4 spike camps, which mean some of the firefighters needed to go to the fire, and so we've set up, you'd call them like satellite locations, and we take food to them so that they can continue to put 100% of their efforts in on the fire to try to mitigate any additional growth. And so we try to make it convenient for them. The mobile food vendor creates the food on fire camp at the base camp, and then we carry it out via trucks and vans and warming vans to them, and we serve them on that base,
Amazing.
on that spike camp.
That's absolutely amazing. This is not a food question, it's a question of the boots on the ground. Are they transferred out after a certain amount of time and new men and women come in?
Well, we have to be mindful first and foremost of safety, and for those of us who've experienced these long 16 plus hours a day, especially if you're hiking up those hills for those who are out on the spike camps or even in camp. We typically do anywhere from 14 to 21 days consecutively, and then there's a requirement for safety's sake that we take consecutive days off. When that happens, the new teams come in. In a situation that we've had this year, it's called a PL5, where maybe we don't have the necessary resources that we would normally be able to just call another, team over. So we've been working extra time, and of course, a lot of people are very tired. That's why my job is critical. I need to make sure that they're well fed to provide the maximum energy to sustain themselves through those long days.
How many people do you have in your kitchen staff?
Each mobile vendor has a different amount. Thunder Mountain Catering out of Boise, Idaho has 27 individuals working with them right now, and they are working around the clock. My first spike camp delivery goes out at 5 o'clock in the morning, so about 4:45 we start loading things up. Our last dinner is served at 9:30 p.m. and then that's when they sit down and eat their dinner. So
boy, that is something.
It's
That's
a
amazing.
substantial day.
Yeah, amazing.
Yeah.
I just can't even imagine it. I used to work at the Garden Valley Market in the deli, and when we had a fire up here, we would make lunches for the firefighters and meals at night for the firefighters. Nothing of this magnitude that you're talking about.
Yeah.
So they were small fires, not like we have going on right now.
Yeah.
So praise to you guys, that's for sure. Okay, let's see here. What else? Wrap it up with you need to say something here. Are you with the Great Basin, right? The Great Basin Team?
Yes, I'm with Great Basin Team 5,
Okay.
so I just came in on this new team.
Okay.
And we have a bit of a fire update for everybody. The fire is right around 58,000 acres still. We had minimal growth last night. It kind of seems like it's slowing down for us, thankfully. And that's across the whole fire. We had about 300 acres of growth yesterday and about the same last night from our infrared flight that we did. We're still sitting at about 28% completion, and we have about 850 people still out there, boots on the ground. And the main thing Ops is kind of working on today is we're still pushing those contingency lines so that if the Nellie and the Bulldog fire come together, then there's no way that will come back towards town. So we're still working on those different contingency lines in that kind of alleyway where those two fires haven't come together yet. And then we're working on the north line, and we have people kind of working on surrounding this right now.
That's great. Sandra, anything you want to say to wrap up your interview?
Well, I just want to say thank you first and foremost on behalf of myself and my fabulous Incident Management Team 5, the Great Basin Management Team 5, and that we want to say to your community that we are working diligently every hour possible to get the fires under control and put out so that we can make sure to save any homes or further loss of land. And that I'll do my part in any way, shape, or form that I can to keep our firefighters and all boots on the ground safe and fed. And we'll get you guys under control, hopefully. And if not, there's a team coming behind us that we won't stop until it's done.
Good.
Or the snow falls. Either, whatever comes first.
Rain or snow,
That's
right?
right.
That's right. Well, on behalf of Crouch and Garden Valley, you don't know what you guys mean to us. The whole team, all the incident teams. I mean, this has been phenomenal. So we would like to thank you from the bottom of the hearts of Crouch and Garden Valley for protecting us. That's amazing. Okay, tonight there's a meeting.
Yes, there is a meeting at the usual place. We'll be in the White Barn. The meeting starts at 6 o'clock p.m. So if you guys want to come out, we'll be glad to see you. And we're so glad to have so many people still coming to these meetings. We know we're doing it every other day, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, same time, and we still have so many folks coming out and interacting with us, asking questions, and we're just happy to have you guys there. So we hope to see everybody in the community continuing to come.
Great, wonderful. All right, everyone, thank you so much for being here, and we'll have another interview on tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yes, tomorrow. We don't know what that's going to be yet, do we?
tomorrow will be some of our medical staff
Oh, good.
talking about what happens if a firefighter gets hurt out
Okay.
on the line.
Great.
And how we take care of those folks.
Great. Thank you so much.